Good morning, and here we are on the final day of the holiday. I just can't believe a month has gone that quick. I mean, what do you think, V? It's just amazing, isn't it, really?
Well, yeah, it's, when you first arrive, you feel like you've got forever. And now we're at the other end.
Oh, yeah. How the hell does that happen so quickly?
I can't believe it. However,
Yeah.
I think I'm sort of ready to go home in one way, because I miss the kids, but in another way, I think I'll probably do another month.
Yeah.
But that's something for the future, hopefully. So.
Yeah. I think you sort of feel like you're ready to go home and have a decent shower, decent night's sleep.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, you're thinking, oh, I want to be back here.
Yeah. Well, we stay in fairly cheap accommodation, so no one place is quite perfect because we do it cheap. So.
Yeah, you're always comparing to something else, aren't you?
Yeah. So the room might be really good, but the pool's shit. The pool's really good, and the room's not so good.
Yeah.
There's a compromise somewhere.
So today, we've come to Lutu's cafe Warren for breakfast again. We've been here a couple of days. All the dogs are giving it a bit of grief there. Come to Lutu's. Breakfast is consistently good, and after we've had breakfast, we're going to get some bikes and just chill out for the day. Sunday, and there appears to be like local markets popping up. So it's Saturday, is it? Oh, I don't know what day it is.
Welcome to Footsteps and Tyretracks, and we are Marc and V. We love exploring, and this is our amazing adventure to the beautiful island of Bali.
It's Saturday, and there seems to be local markets starting to pop up. So it'll be interesting to see that. It might be just the stalls that have been up in the gangs just coming down to the beach.
It was just that because they're up in the old market area in Sanur, but there's no one there. There's only about three or four stalls open, and no one goes up there. So it looks like the hotel have allowed them
Right.
to have like a weekend market in the grounds, and all the little. There's loads of like little food stalls across the front on the beach, like pancakes and different things that you can't normally buy on the beach.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll have a little look at that
I
later.
remember that Saturday and Sunday is when the locals come down just to know. It's their favourite place to come and swim.
That's very true. So
I would imagine later on today it'll be packed down here with local people.
yeah. Oh well. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm gonna have breakfast now. It's mango, pineapple, and watermelon with a bit of lime to squeeze over it. Well, I keep on forgetting to show you the breakfast. Comes with the fruit, which I've started eating, and you got eggs. This is what they call the English breakfast. So you've got eggs any style with a bacon or cheese, some toast, and the bread is absolutely lovely here. And you get a juice. There's banana juice there. V's got orange juice. I've also gone for a banana lassi as well because it's probably my favourite soft drink. Banana lassi, and it's good for you as well. It's about the only thing I really, really like. That's good for me. And V's got scrambled eggs and bacon. So it's only about 58,000 rupees, is it? Yeah. Really good.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Sunlight, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Remember
today is a ceremony for transport, and as we're walking around, all cars and bikes have got offerings on them. It's quite great, good to see. So everywhere you're looking, transport has an offering. That's the Balinese way of thanking the gods for their transport. Apparently it's push bikes, bikes, cars. Well, see, look at that one, it's got loads on it. Even petrol pumps apparently will have offerings today. But they have different ceremonies for everything. So it's always interesting to ask people. Morning. Morning, yeah. It's always interesting to ask people, you know, what the offerings are for on any particular time. They'll have a ceremony as well when they make the offerings. You see the lady over there. She's doing her offerings now. Morning, how are you?
I'm good.
Excellent. I'm still well. he just wants me to be poorly. See you later, alright? We're wandering around Sanur, just chilling really today. Nothing really in particular, we're just wandering along the beach, wandering down the main street, and just calling in places and having a drink or whatever. It's a real chill day because obviously got to pack in a little while and fly home tomorrow. But we are in Singapore for a while. I'd imagine the trip home is going to be far easier. Well, horrendous, yeah, but it will be far easier than what the trip out was, because there was a lot of scenarios on the way out, but on the way back there's no testing, so literally
You can't let anyone in, so.
yeah. even us.
No testing, come on in. No vaccinations, come on in. You! Oh, Mark.
Jesus, go
Mark.
piss off. Go. I think you need to put it on the lead. I think you need to put it on the lead.
Just a moment, please.
Yeah.
Are we good? No, pero. Hey,
Right.
sorry.
It's enough now, innit? Hey? Yeah, she won't put it on the lead though, will she? Anyway, you just saw that. That was one of the pitfalls of Sanur, is all the dogs. That's the second occasion that we've had a dog decide it doesn't like us. Genuinely think there's not been very many tourists here for a while, and the dogs have had the roam of the place. They don't like tourists, and that woman obviously couldn't control her dog, which is more to the point.
She did apologise, so no harm done.
It looks like we're in for another storm. We had a clap of thunder just now, and we're on our way back to the hotel. We got a couple of last purchases. What have you bought now then, V?
Bling bling. What's wrong with bling bling?
I don't want Sharon with the elastic too.
I was looking. I wanted one for a little girl.
This is the land in behind the ladies selling stuff. I'm just gonna put the camera in a bit so you can see it. It's totally overgrown in there. You can come back and look at that. All the doors broken.
Where do you stay? That's Saturday.
But I think it's going to be part of this new complex that's going here. We should take up all this beachfront in front. Good morning, and it's finally happened. This is the day we fly back to the UK. Got quite a long, drawn-out day coming up. Not really looking forward to it at all, but we're going to go down for some breakfast now. V's down already. I'll just come back to get the camera because it's locals day here, and there are people everywhere. It's the busiest we've seen it. It's just 7 o'clock, and well, you can see for yourself the bikes here. The beach was really busy for sunrise. Starts sort of making you feel like it was Bali of old, when it's like this. Look at it. There's people everywhere. But it is domestic tourism. This is not Western tourists. So for the time being, it looks great. I wouldn't imagine much money's being spent. Right, so we've made it through immigration, check-in, and we're now through to the main sort of duty-free area. Going to London, they still asked to see our COVID vaccinations, which did shock us. They weren't aware that we didn't need PCR tests to go into London. Even more of a shock, really. But now we're just going to go in, get a drink and chill a bit, I suppose, and wait for our flight, see where we're going to go. Walking down to the boarding. Every time we come through this airport, it looks totally different. I guess COVID sort of shut down a lot of the shops, because there was a lot of shops down along here, wasn't there? I read someone say there was not a lot open in here, and apart from the initial bit as you come through immigration, doesn't seem to be much. Maybe there's some around the corner. There's a bit more duty free down the far end.
A bit different when we first started coming here, Mark.
Oh.
Like a kiosk selling drinks.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's a long time ago now, though, eh?
Yeah.
That was in the, well, what would now be the domestic side of the airport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because this is all new. Well, I say all new. It was new. It's newer. But if you fly domestically in Bali, you'll actually go into the old international airport. First time I came to Bali, we actually offloaded on the runway, which was quite a nice experience. Here's a little tip for you as well. If you're carrying a rucksack and a little horn case and you get fed up with having to carry the rucksack around your back, get 2 carabiners around the straps, link your handles around your handle on your case, and then connect the 2 carabiners. There you go. Solution. You can carry it, wheel it around the airport then, no hassle at all. So we've made it on board, and we managed to bag a window seat. So hopefully we can see, it's a nice clear day, so hopefully we'll see a bit of Bali as we're leaving. Well, here we go. Bye bye Bali. See you soon. Right, so we've turned up in Changi Airport. It's meant to be one of the cleanest airports in the world, apparently. We just come up to get some food up in Burger King, and well, everywhere is absolutely filthy. There's just crap all over the tables. We've had to walk to pretty much the other end of the food hall, where we're told we're not allowed to take Burger King stuff, but we shall stuff it. So we can find a clean table. It's just, there's like food on the floors. It's really, really quite bad. I'll show you some pictures in a minute as we walk back through. I'm gonna have some food now, you know, typical Burger King crap. But it'll do us for the minute. Toilets. I went to the toilet in here as well, and it was filthy as well. What the hell's happened? You know, Changi Airport, come on. Yeah, we've come here and it's been absolutely immaculate and a brilliant place before. But this particular at the moment, it's not looking too good, so we'll have a good look around in a minute and do a bit more in the video. But I'm going to eat now. Yum. Looking forward to this one.
I think you should stick to like chicken nuggets, maybe.
It's almost stone cold.
Is it? Just a little bit hot.
Well, disappointed is a... It's absolutely disgusting. It's all like this up here. Anyway, this is a food hall, and as I'm walking through, just look at it. Everywhere, it's really bloody dirty. There's one guy cleaning up. He's not really making a difference. His mask's just discarded everywhere. I don't know. Really disappointed actually, because this is normally such a really clean and immaculate place. Well, we were going to stay at the Transit Hotel tonight, but turns out they want only £290 for 12 hours. I'm just got to pay on the hour, so we've decided we're going to find some lounge chairs and sleep there. But this is Terminal 3. Have a look around. Looks a bit nicer down here than it does upstairs, but like I said earlier, the toilets are absolutely filthy. Okay, well, you just saw the Singapore Airlines Transit Lounge. A few airs in the sink. V was in and out pretty quickly because she was pretty disgusted with it. We're having everything seems to be quite chatty and dirty. It's really strange because you're meant to be wearing your mask everywhere because like you might catch COVID, but every surface we're looking at is absolutely filthy dirty. You know, I don't know what's happening. Even the cleaner, he just picked up a few cups when we saw him and off he went. You know, it seems to be, I don't know what's happened to this airport. I really don't. I'm quite shocked. When we come through earlier on, the beginning of the holiday, we were here so quickly we didn't even get to see anything. We're going to try and find some lounge chairs. I was going to go in the butterfly garden and show you around the butterfly garden, which is right behind us by the transit lounge. And the closest I can get to show you it is by standing on the outside of the window and looking in, because it's closed. And I don't know if you can see any butterflies. I certainly can't. But that's the butterfly garden. I believe there's a rooftop garden as well, but it's been raining most of the day here in Singapore, so I don't think we'll bother with that. I'll wander up and see if we can see anything at the other side. Yeah, no, there's nothing at all, is there? But this is the butterfly garden. It's relatively big. It's here on, by the transit lounge. And we're looking up and down, and I can see nothing at all. So that's quite a fail. But anyway, you know where it is, and if you're coming through Singapore Airport, come up to the transit lounge. Okay, so we're now on the Sky train. We're in Terminal 3 at the moment, and we're going to go off to Terminal 1, and hopefully that's where the Jewel lives. So we've got better time because like I said, we're here for 17 hours, so we're not in a panic. So we're going to have a wander over on the Sky train and see if we can see it. Well, that was really quick, wasn't it? I mean, how fast was that? What's that?
Channel 2 in a minute. Good for everyone's.
Well, let's go and have a look at the thing, then we can have a... Right, so we're going to get off now and go on and have a look at it. Nice. Yeah, they advertise it. We've just been told that the Jewel is in another building. I'm just trying to get to the map here. No, that's no good. We're finding people incredibly short. One word answers.
not very helpful.
When you go to Bali, they can't
Yeah.
do enough to help you.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Isn't it? We've come. There we are, over there. You know, we come from a situation where everybody wants to help us in Bali, to here where, well, it starts making you think whether you'd want to come to Singapore actually as a place, because I heard you. We were open for ice cold beer. No, they're not. They're closed.
V's just bought me some Jack Daniels and Coke.
We're
Come through yet.
in a little area in Terminal 1, and I'm going to try and quite carefully bring a camera around, because it looks like my brother sat at the bar. So I've done a bit of Googling, and it's quite a simple answer. The jewel is actually situated outside, so you have to go for immigration. Obviously we can't do it at the moment because we've got to do a PCR test if we want to do that. But if we catch a sky train, we can go from Terminals 2 to Terminal 3, and it passes beside the sky train by the looks of it. Beside the sky train, beside the jewel. So we're going to do that in a minute. Going to have a drink first, and hopefully we'll get to see it. I mean, if we miss it the first time, we'll just go around and see it a second time. Our plans are forward again, because we've got to go from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2, and Terminal 2 is closed and there's no sky train, so we're not going to see the jewel. So I do apologise, I've led you on the merry way.
We'll have to come back again.
We'll have to come back again. Yeah, that's very true. When COVID's sort of all over and done with. Look at that, exercise machines in there.
Oh, he's charging his phone up.
He's charging his phone up and doing exercise, how about that?
Ugly. What's next?
Starting to notice everything's starting to shut down. So won't be long before we won't be able to get much at all.
I'd suggest you go and Smith's and get a bottle of water.
Yeah.
They might have the flights up.
Well, good morning. Just spent the night sleeping in a really uncomfortable chair, and did find some really nice chairs here, but they'd already been taken, so we slept in these chairs here. I'll just turn it around a minute. Hopefully you can see that because it's still a bit dark. We board our flight in not too long. Let's see, looks like a thunderstorm right there. I think I just seen. Or did I? I'm not sure now. Yeah, so we've got the next section of the flight now. We're going to be flying back to London. Then we'll get back to London. We've then got to catch a bus down to Cornwall. So it's going to take quite time. I think we worked out we're going to get home by midnight, aren't we?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, going to get home around midnight on Monday. So it's going to be quite tiring. And I'm back to work the following morning, so I'll be a bit tired for the next day or two. I'm tired now with boredom, and I'm tired in a few days with lack of sleep, so anyway. We'll be going down to the check-in gate soon. Well, we're down waiting for the flight now. We're going out at gate A10, and it's about 2.5 hours time. So we just wandered down here because it's a bit quieter and it's actually cooler down here as well. If we'd known that, I think we'd have found somewhere down this way to sleep last night because it's a lot cooler. It was very warm where we were sleeping, very warm. It's not looking very good outside. You can see that it's very dark and dismal out there. Forecast is for thunderstorms when we're flying. We've taken off. This place is just huge.
You know, you can sit and people watch here all day. Well, so much for the forecast of thunderstorms.
When you're lost and no one's there, and you wonder who even cares. Oh, come back to your breath, don't drift away from me. I will come down to remind you of before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up and away from all our fears.
What's the main dish? It's chicken and something. Mashed potato. Slop. It's like school dinners. Even the sweet looks like school dinners. Really, really quick pour. So much so I think we're not going to bother with Singapore Airlines next time. Quality has gone down immensely, isn't it?
Your best kept secrets underground. Oh, your hand on my chest, my heart beats for you. I keep my arms out and hold you like before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up and away from all our fears. How are we supposed to know on our own? Together we can go slow. Why don't you leave it all to me? I know how hard it all can be. I'm here to hold your hand through this. Oh, oh. I'll be beside you all along. My love for you is so strong. We're right where we belong. Together we can go slow. When you're lost and no one's there, and you wonder who even cares. Oh.
Well, we're just pulling into Plymouth bus station now. It's about midnight. Then we're just going to catch a taxi back to Saltash, and that's it. All over and done. That's a month gone. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed all the videos I've made during our time in Bali, and I'd really appreciate if you give them a like and maybe have a look at some of my other videos as well. I'm going to be starting up the camping season and doing bits and pieces in the van very soon, so stay tuned and watch that as well. And I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.
Wander around the same old town. Your best kept secrets underground. Your hand on my chest, my heart beats for you. I keep my arms out.